Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Starsector, the DME campaign. Last time, I used the console to mod in a 100% cooperation between Avionics and DME because it wasn't working before, but now I found out the answer to why it wasn't working before, thanks to some comments in the previous videos, and then confirmed by Soren in my Discord, is that mod factions can set predetermined limits to how much they can like another faction, how much they dislike another faction, where their relationship starts and so forth, but also where there's the maximum they can get. Now DME, according to their files, has a maximum they can get of 10. The maximum they can be friends with DA is 10. I seem to have overridden that with my... I haven't actually changed the files, but so far the game hasn't realized this. We'll see how far it goes. The DME will never like Avionics much. We'll see how far it functions. It also means that I might have to, if they never get into alliance with me, I might have to end up either checking Prison Freeport constantly for a Gust or Pandemonium or something. But anyway, right now we're heading over to the RA just to make a bit more friends with them, because our friendship is not the best at the moment. There's 19 cores to turn in. We have 2 prisoners to turn in, so we can go over there and go, hi, give us money, give us stuff, and also hopefully buy a nice ship off them. We could definitely do with a new... Hang on, is it still resetting? No, we're still at 100. Okay, cool. I might have broken it then. Whoops. You will be friends. I have decided this. Okay, so where are we? We are... Hello, unidentified fleet. We're just going past Sagan now. What were we repairing? Oh, some CR is still getting repaired. Fair enough. We're made peace with the hegemony. Have we? Did you vote for peace? Apparently we voted for peace. We took back L'Areole, so it's not too much of a problem. What's that? What is that? It's a Phaeton. Okay. It's like that looked like the sort of red is like. Is that a DA ship? Torment listening post captured by Knights Templar. The Knights Templar are expanding so much. Point Carré over there. Hang on, where's Point Carré? It's the best place for me to just jump in. Right where I am right now, I think. Jump in right there, appear right beside Point Carré. I have no idea how to pronounce that. I've been calling it Point Carré, and that's what I'm going to call it. Anyway, right. What are we selling? What are we buying? What are you selling? What are you buying? Sure, that. Then we'll load up on supplies. Then we'll sell that. Then we'll sell you. We'll sell you. We'll keep the Teuton around because, you know, Teutons. Right, now back to you. Base Supervisor, what up? I would like to make you love me. Much appreciated. Thank you. You now love me. I like that. Cut the comm link and... Hang on. Whoa, hold on. You don't love me enough. You don't love me enough. That's why I brought you prisoners. Say prisoners, sorry, I mean repatriation of prisoners. Now you love us enough to be cooperative. Now we can buy anything we want from you. Yes, we can. We can buy 6 sempiternal repeaters, if we so chose. Recycled delivers are new, I believe. There's a couple of new weapons with the last RA patch, I believe. So RA and Psi just patched now, but those are just balanced patches. I think the recycled deliver was older. I think it's just a smaller version of the sempiternal repeater, isn't it? Yeah, it generates extra flux when opening fire. That amount drops off in longer bursts, and the rate of fire increases. From 1.7 flux per damage to the first shot to 0.6 flux per damage on the 20th shot. A rapid fire plasma weapon using the residual heat from previous shot to generate the following one. With generated to increasing rate of fires, plasma doesn't take much time to form. A more flux efficient weapon during longer bursts. Interesting. Right, what can we buy here? You can buy a Paragon. That's not quite what I was expecting when I was coming here, buddy. We got a Beatitude last time, didn't we? Yes, we had the Beatitude last time. I was looking for something else. Right, hang on. So what other military stations do they have? Let's find it. Let's figure this out. D1 3 4 4. Thank you. Malachite is in marble. Sorry, marble is in malachite. And that's pretty much it, I think. Literally, you only have three military bases? Wow. Where's malachite then? Let's find out where malachite is and head over there. Malachite is over there. Let's head to marble then. Head to marble. Hopefully we manage to get them. Nomad, general bounty against Blackrock. Shadowyard's general bounty. Shadowyard's general bounty versus me. How dare they? How dare they? We might, in fact, go deal with that problem. Marble is... Where's Marble X? Marble is here. So pause. Over here. I'm just going to teleport right there. Transverse jump, people. Hello, Marble. Tartessus captured Balytic Church. That's just flip-flopped, isn't it? That was captured by something else recently. Anything here? Fuel up. Thank you. Kind of want to go supplies up as well, to be honest. Like that. It cost me... Fine, whatever. Calling Scatter, that's also new as well. Doubles up as a last-ditch flux-free PD. Flux-free. Even when not firing. A crude solution to the vulnerability problem of the early plasma orb trap projectile. The Calling Scatterer multiply the parallel launchers to pose too many targets to the enemy defenses and ensure at least some hits when firing per volleys. When not actively firing, the intrinsic flux dissipation of the weapon's shielding can be used to power a clamped fire emitter and help with PD duties. Interesting. Like, just interesting from like a design point of view. I kind of want to try it out in wherever I can fit it, just to see what it's like. But first, an Enlightenment battleship. That's kind of what I was looking for. You know, an Enlightenment battleship can get Felicity carrier, Revelation heavy cruiser, large energy over there, big large energy. See the warfare design. Yeah, you basically have 4 large energies, one facing forward, one facing back, and one either side. Medium synergies, I think it's that one. I think it's that one. And you have 8 small energies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 small energies. I believe that's a small synergy. That's a small synergy. 6 medium energies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I believe is the way that works out. Or maybe these 2 energies and that's the synergy. I don't think that's the case though. Built to be as much a statement of power as a tool of war, the original Enlightenment displayed in array. Attitude thrusters as well. It is slow like there's no tomorrow. But we are picking you up, I think. We're adding a 3rd battleship to the mix. Hi, Enlightenment. What up? Hang on, I need to give you a name. Go back to my lane list. Ooh, that's actually an appropriate name for an ORA battleship. I like that. Right. You are now the DMA, DM Allied ship. Litany of Fury. The Emperor protects. Was I right? No, I was slightly incorrect. These are the synergy turrets over here. Fine. Right, that's Litany of Fury. What was your designed choice of? Because you can't do what I want you to do. You're actually doing. You're putting a. Because what you want to do is you want to have 4 auto pulse lasers. I haven't got auto pulse lasers, so basically you're replacing it with calling scatterers, a Longinus and the Centennia. That's a bit crazy. That's a brawler. Should have 2 sempiternals and 2 calling scatterers. Okay, so that actually calls for calling scatterers and recycled deliverers. Okay, I'm going to click this just to see what it's like. Just to see what you're supposed to be. Calling choir emitter, recycled deliverer. Right, hang on. Are we absolutely equipped? Okay. I do kind of see what this is like. I'm not necessarily going to say yes to this immediately, but I want to see what this is like. Right, so hello. We have here choir emitters here. So you have, these are basic point defense. Okay, then you have the long range heavy laser and the temperature beamers, basically. The Animus blaster in the front and the long range heavy laser in the back. Then on the left hand side and right hand side you have the calling scatterer, recycled deliverer. And how does your point defense work then? Okay, thing is, alright. So I'm going to pick this weapon. This loadout does not have point defense, so it'll be interesting to see how this works out. Actually, I want to pick... What am I going to pick as a weapon? Okay, I'm going to pick you, because I want to see what the AI does with this. I'm going to call in the... Where is it? It's the harpoon one. It's the harpoon one. Turn it around. Give me altitude thrusters, thank you. Shields up. Okay, so it's, you can see the choir firing over there. Okay. Let's slowly get closer, I think. I'm slowly going to be getting closer to this. Just want to see, when we get into range, what exactly happens to weapons. Alright. I probably get overloaded. You're a front-facing shield only, it's unfortunate for you. Attitude thrusters, Q. Attitude thrusters to get closer. Okay, so interesting. Not sure. Hang on, is that supposed to have that many ion blasters? No, they're meant to be something else. They're meant to be pulse lasers. Okay, so let's call off that for a second. Call those off. I do not like you on this blaster. I never really did. We're gonna remove blast doors, and you don't need that either. It's far more important that you get things like ITU and just max that out as much as possible. It's not going to have much more than that, but it's important. RFCs as well, because you need to be able to increase your venting rates. Hardened shield would be ideal, but I can't give you that. I can extend your shield, but you don't need that. Accelerated shield also be useful. Inverted hanger? Maybe. Okay, hang on. So what can we do with this? I am actually not as opposed to the Scalding Scatterer. That's actually kind of interesting to me. Thanks for that as well. Hang on, so let's do a full strip of weapons. I'll keep these on. Okay, so point defense-wise, what are we going to do here? What can we do point defense-wise? You have 13 choir emitters. Which, let's be honest, I'm not a huge fan of as point defense weaponry. be honest, I'd much rather have like point PD lasers as point defense weaponry. I do think it works better. Okay, so the ITU is going to make this punch out at 60% higher range, right? So, which means that recycled delivers at 60%, that is 800 range recycled deliverers, and 800 range square emitters, 800 range burst PDs as well. If I had IDPD AI, but I don't, I would probably think just going straight up solid, whatchamacallit, solid recycled deliverers. That would probably work better as point defense. Because it's got good accuracy and excellent turn rate. It's got a better turn rate than the Choir PD and a better accuracy as well. And it's less flux per second as well. And higher damage per shot. What the hell? And it doesn't fire as fast, but it fires faster and faster and faster, and it's more likely to hit its target. And more likely to kill it in a single shot as well. I guess the problem it lasts. Hang on. Ooh, whoa, hold on, hold the phone. Expanded magazines I haven't got, but that could be useful for the recital deliverers. And I actually haven't bought anything for this yet, have I? No. Okay, let's just quickly hop in here. See. Up center, recovery shuttles, ECM package, expanded fuel tanks. Expanded magazines, that's there. That's useful. That's going to be nice. I'll grab that, actually. I'll grab that. Thank you very much. Back to the refit screen. Right, okay, so I can give you expanded mags now, which gives you basically increases the magazine capacity for things like the Animus Blaster as well. The Animus Blaster now has a magazine capacity of 2, so the Animus Blaster would have a magazine capacity of 3. You can fire 3 charges, which is interesting. Requires to recharge. The shield projectors. And then you have some long range stuff. The shield projectors are like long range pummeling. Which I think is what the calling cut is meant to do. It's 500 times 5. That's actually more than the shield projectors, isn't it? That's 400. I like the idea of the calling scatchers. I really do, actually. I want to give them a go. So we're going to do that and that. We're going to do those. I am going to put down quite a few choir emitters as well. But I like what it did here with this. I like this loadout. That was cool. Now the point is, what am I going to put in the middle? There are 2 large energies here. You could just put sempiternal repeaters there, which would be interesting. It's not a great word, but it's true. It would be interesting. Something there and there. You could put then. You could put shield projectors there and there, and you have a frontal-facing synergy, which could add just missiles. Like just put some pylons there to just launch slightly over time. Or just put another shield, to be honest. Okay, right. So if I'm happy with that. Who would pilot you, by the way? Combat endurance, missile spec, not useful against you, really. Who would pilot you? Ideally, I'd want someone with helmsmanship, gunnery. It's probably going to be you, because you can have more range as well, more damage. Missiles not necessarily that useful, but more defenses, more damage control, advanced countermeasures. You've got a very effective shield already, so that'll be very damage control, very nice there. Probably Quinn Yates, actually. Quinn Yates, you might be assigned to the Litany of Fury, because you're steady as well, and you've got helmsmanship, which is going to be very useful for this because this is slow. This is so slow. Right, so we got a shul. More Ashuls? This is crazy, though. This is craziness that I do not actually think should be true, but there you go. Right, let's just do this. Choir emitters at the back, auto firing. Right, let's... Sempiternals on their own thing. Calling Scatterers on their own thing. Then... Those can steal their own thing. Right, we'll do right and left, right? We'll do... Right, left, right, left. Recycle delivers right. So, left, right. Left, right. Then those are technically left, right as well. Well, I put the calling technical those. No, left, right as well. Which means that's actually empty, which means we can put that over. No. Left, right, left, right. Let's alternate you by 2, 2, 2, 2. Then, okay, let's quick check what this is going to be like. Brawler battleship, slow as hell. Just really, 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 really slow. You got 9 left. Just put points into that. I have nothing else that increases speed, I don't think. Flux distributor increases the dissipation, but by such a minute amount, it's not worth it. Expanded magazines already installed, which, to be fair, are not that useful. To be fair, it's literally only useful for the recital deliverers. That's it. I mean, let's remove that. That's not worth it. It's not worth it. I'd rather have something else. Advanced turret gyros just increase the turn rate of the turrets. Probably would be useful in case you need to change sides a lot. So, right. Let's do that. And let's just quickly do a quick check on... Let's fight something. Let's fight a Leningrad. I'm gonna pick the other side. It was 4. Right, hi guys. Turn around. Leningrad's sending off some Harridans and some dart fighters. I have no idea how this is gonna go, so... Genuinely no idea how this is gonna go. Currently, okay, as you thrusters away, move back, move back, move back, move back, move back, move back, move back. Move back, move back, move back. Hold, open fire. Good, vent. Jonglers are going to hit, I can't stop that. Shields back up again. Right. Right, get some fire in. Okay, let's get some fire out, hopefully. I have no idea how this is going to work out. Q, press F as to shoot thrusters in. That thing is so much faster than I am. Alright, let's see how this works out. If I get close... I'm just keeping his flux high? I need to turn around, so I'm going to use my... I'm going to turn around, I'm going to sort over to 3. F. Have I flamed out? I may have flamed out. Hey! To be fair, I wasn't really looking at health, but that worked out nicely for me, didn't it? Hey, I'm happy with that. That wasn't too bad. You know what? That's not too shabby. I'm not sure if you guys didn't do anything because you weren't on auto-fire. It's my bad. I moved away from the point, so I wasn't on auto-firing. That's why, because I'm supposed to be controlling you guys. Let's try that again. Let's try Enlightenment versus Enlightenment. It's a bit of a boring episode, folks, but I need to make sure we get this done right. I guess. I don't know. ECM weapon range rating is good, okay. So what do you have? You've got the several invocation launchers. Shields up, high. I need to get closer, I need to get closer, I need to get closer. It's important, I need to get closer to this thing. Come on, get me closer, get me closer, get me closer. thing needs like heavier armor or something, because it needs to keep its armor up as much as possible. This thing can get close and just pummel. It can't fire its sempiternal repeaters at this point, but it can fire everything else really quite well. And just basically unload straight into the hull. It can't even fire all its weapons at once. This is how... You know what? I'm happy with that. One thing I'm possibly consider doing is replacing this for the cheapest thing possible. Just so I can control whatever that is. Like, put some really cheap stuff up there. Really cheap stuff. I think that's really, really, really cheap. Or at least it's not necessarily cheap, but something I can... Maybe it's like tack lasers or something up there. If only for like something that A, I can afford not to fire. Or B, only fire at really long range. So when they get close, I stop firing and let basically... I'm talking like I'm going to be piloting this ship. You know what? No, you do your thing, buddy. You do your thing, Quinn. Do what you can. Do what you can. Right, so that's that. What speed are you, by the way? You are speed 7. Great, so that's going to slow us down from speed 8 to speed 7. There's no changing that now. Nope, we are now speed 7. Excellent, your Fury. Do I want to get anything else? I want to get a Felicity Carrier? Felicity Carrier carries 4. Plus a built-in Wisdom Wing. With 10 small energies. I can just put I could put like Recital Delivers all across the thing. Recital Delivers was actually kind of interesting, I'll be honest with you. That was kind of cool. That was kind of cool. We can go for Revelation Heavy Cruiser. You're not the one with the frontal area. No, you're not the one with the frontal. You're still a broadsider. What's the one with the frontal loadout? It's the one that looks a bit more like a hammer. It's a very front-oriented loadout. The attitude? So what could we do with you? Like, point defense across the board, choir images everywhere. Or choir image, then possibly Recital Deliverers there. Yeshuel's up and down front. And then at the front top, what we could give you... what could we give you there? Question. Sempiternal, maybe? A Sempiternal repeater, possibly? I kind of want to get you just because I want to see what that's like. Open markets, no, refit, right. Drop down here. DME Omega's Wraith. I'm not sure if it's meant to be Wrath or not, but in the list it's down as Wraith, so Wraith is going to be. And so, right, so, yeah, so choir emitter here and here, because they have the better angling. Then we're going to put in Recital Delivers there, and there. We're also going to give you ITU straight up and immediately pump that up to max, because you're going to need it. Along the sides, shield projectors give you a long, like, you can be a long range standoff ship. There. And the last big shot at the moment, give you master jars. Last big one could be, you haven't got an invocation launcher. Sempiternal repeater would lack the range, as with that. You could just put another projector, echelon projector there. Eshul. I keep saying echelon. A shield projector there, which could help out. Give us an unstable injector because you bloody need it. Because you really, really need unstable injectors. Like, oh my god, you guys, your ships are so slow. Auxiliary thrusters could help, possibly. Then again, you don't have SG thrusters, so auxiliary thrusters is good for you. There you go. Sorted. You gonna get piloted by you, Gil. Move up in the world, and you get level up as well, don't you? So, helmsmanship. And Ordnance Expertise 3. Nice, finally. Damage Control 2 or Mitigation. Well, Damage Control is what we're working on, so that'll have to do. Alright, another episode has basically been me getting 2 more ORA ships, but that's basically it. Getting 2 more ORA ships. You can stay in the... I kind of want to move you up to something else. Maybe I should have gotten a Felicity for that. I don't know. Anyway, I'll catch you guys next time, folks, when we will... I have no idea. Part of me wants to go and go after Shadow Yards. Just because NR is nearby. NR is right there. They have a general bounty against us. We could probably do some work over there. Take out, like... I don't know. Grab some Marines. How many Marines can we buy here? Hang on. Buy some Marines. Buy some Marines. Buy a couple of agents. Buy a couple of saboteurs. And let's go hunting. I'll catch you guys next time, folks. See you then. Bye.